Hello, YouTube. This is Phil Fallen here, just to say a couple things. This is my first time recording, and yes, I don't have one of those mics that people would assume, oh my gosh, you have a $1,000 mic. No, I do not. And this is solely for, I guess, if you're into hearing discussions or podcasts or whatever, it's kind of those kind of things, but not really. But other than that, I'm not gonna bore y'all to death. This is my first time uploading since, I don't know, you got those times when you were a kid and you want to become a big influencer or content creator for any platform or any game or any category you want to do, whatever. This is my first time. So if I sound, I guess, not entertaining, maybe nonchalant, if you want to put it that, I don't know. This generation is so screwed. So I'm not gonna go into details about that, but if you know, you know. This is my new, I'm very new to content creating. So if you think that oh, this guy's gonna be good, let me watch his videos and blah, no, I'm not that good. And my goal is not to become really big. I just make videos. That's all I want to do. If I get likes, I get likes. If I get subs, awesome. If I get dislikes, oh well. Too bad, so sad. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. If you just like, oh, this video was bad, it didn't do anything for me, it didn't benefit me. Well, that's because that was your opinion. And I do not care if you dislike my videos. You're a person, so am I. It's the world of the internet. So, if you didn't like it, good. Move on to whatever. Because this may not be the video for you, it may be a video for others. But let's get to it. So today we'll be on Fish. And for those who do not know about Fish, well, let me give you a little demonstration. You bring out a rod, you get a rod, boom, you fish. Whoop-de-doo, right? But of course, you wouldn't have the rod I have. You would be over here. Wow, look at this game. Oh, what is this? You get a rod for free. You got all these other rods right here. And this game is all about grinding. Yes, grinding, pain, and suffering. I don't know how else you can put that in the nicest way possible. But yes, this whole game is about fishing, getting money, and ultimately being the best at what you can be. And what I mean by that is if you're a subject matter expert on whatever, like let's say, oh, I'm good. Like this is the method of what enchants you should put on a run. Oh, this is the best preferred bait for X, Y, and Z. You know, this, that, and the third. Well, I am not like that. This game is to be played at your own leisure, at your own time, and if you have a lot of free time, and also if you work. Yes, I said it. The word that everyone hates. Job. But anyways, yes. If you have a lot of free time, this is the game. If you don't have a lot of free time, and you're one of those people, hey, is there a macro for this game? Oh, can I macro? Oh, is there a way to macro? Yes. But would I be discussing that? Will I tell you how to macro? No. Because why would I? Why would I give you all that? If you want to do that, take your own risk and go get a private server. But I'm not telling you to macro. That is at your own discretion. Because this community does not care. Some do. Because why are you playing on legit? Why are you like that? Yes, I'm looking at you. Because I know you like the macro. Because you don't want to sit there and fish. Well, too bad. Some parts of this game, you cannot macro. And the community will also probably say, why are you macroing? Why can't you be legit? I'm not saying you're an exploiter, but if you are, well, sorry to break it to you. You're lame. Get a life. We don't like exploiters here. But anywho, the reason why I'm on this game is because, you see, I'm at the point where, well, what can I do? And for you, most of you fish players, you know what this rod I'm holding. Yes, it's the master line. You probably already glimpsed it whenever I was starting this video at the start. And everyone loves this rod. Or, for those who don't own it, well, this rod has the ability of grabbing any random rod passives that you own. Yes, that you own. You can name everything. You can go through all this list right here. And it will show up on the bottom left of your screen where it says master line, and there will be a timer. Sometimes, once that timer runs out, you'll get a random rod passive. And it can be anything. It can be some rod that you don't like to use that is not part of the meta, and you have the whole community screaming at you on Discord saying, what are you using? There's a whole lot of chirping. Do what you want to do. You can follow along with the meta, or you can play at your own pace. There's a lot of resources out there for you to learn whatever. There's a lot of guides. There's a lot of content creators in this game that can help you get to where everyone's at least. But for the leveling aspect, you're not going to get to 2000 in a day. I'm sorry to break it to you. But there is one thing I will tell you. We have something called ammo abuse. Yes, you heard that right. Ammo abuse. Well, what is ammo abuse? Well, for Fish, and all the developers, well, especially Nick. Nick, yes, you. Hello. It's my first time addressing to you, but hello. I just want to say hi. If you have ever come across my video, hello. Ammo abuse is the best way to at least make some money, right? But the best way to get EXP. The reason being is that there's a lot of cool fishes during this anime event exclusive to that, and sometimes you get hunts. What are hunts? Well, hunts are things that you'll see when you go, let's say, I want to look up Megalodon. Yes, there's a Megalodon. This ancient looking shark that existed in real life. And you got this one. You only get those during hunts, or what I mean by that, they will naturally spawn unless you have totems. What are totems? Well, if you go right here, these are totems. Every totem, especially when it says hunt totem, or let's say, oh, I want to change the weather. Oh, I want a certain, event happening. Well, you got a mutation totem, you got a shiny totem, you got a sparkling totem. Oh, I want a different weather event. Starfall, rainbow, aurora, eclipse. You name it. Anything you can name, right? The sundial. Whoa, what's a sundial? Do you need a demonstration? I guess you do. Changes the day. Wow. Yes. I'm doing that because some people are illiterate or they don't know what the word sundial is. Yes, sorry, my bad. Well, if anything, I'm going on a tangent. But yes, admin abuse, go do them. Even if you're a returning or new player, no matter how bad your rod is, just try and lock in. That's all you need to do. If you can't catch a single fish, well, boo-hoo. You just need to progress in the game. And there's a lot of progression guides out there who play fish and can help you and guide you through to each every location you want to start doing. And every new player will always start off in Moosewood. Yes, Moosewood. This little island that you see right here. And right now, this whole point of the video is not about me showing you some gameplay. It's not all about that. It's my experience as a player in Fish. Well, what's wrong with the game? Oh, do you not like the game? Look at you. You have everything. No, I don't. I do not have everything. There are some things that you people do not know about me, and especially if you don't, cause I'm a nobody. That's all you need to know. Yes, I said something negative towards me. But is that wrong? No. But that is who I am. I'm in a world of the internet. A vast ocean that you see. Get it? See? I bet I'm pretty bad at this. But I'm in the world of the internet. You're a complete stranger. And that's totally fine. Because in the world of the internet, that's another way to make friends. Unless you don't touch grass. That's the problem. I don't know why you wouldn't touch grass. Get a breath of fresh air. Go outside. And eat that sun. Right? But without boring you, like I said, if you're here and you're also a Fish player, like me, who love this game with a love and hate passion, well, you came to the right video. Without anything else, no more side tangents from me, let's get to it. As a Fish player, let me tell you something. What do I like about the game? Well, with this game, right? Well, let's just say, as a person who is now in the end game, well, technically in the end game, I don't know. Would you call this end game? If I have ev almost every single rod that is obtainable, not limited, by the way, obtainable. Yes. It gets to a point that, well, what is there left to do? Well, you see, as a person who enjoys this game, because you have shops, you get these cool looking skins, whatever, right? Or all these game passes that will give you a big quality of life change, right? So that you don't have to manually come all the way to Moosewood just to sell something, or manually go to an appraiser. What does the appraiser do? Well, let me tell you. Well, let me show you a demonstration of what an appraiser does. And real quick, I'm just gonna pick something random. So I'm gonna go down here. Let's say, oh, that's Orca. Don't ask me how I got this. You figured that out on your own. Appraising is this. Yes, I lost a mutation. Woohoo. This is appraising. And that is what you have to do when you don't have any game passes. Why would you go all the way back to Moosewood? Even if you have a magic mirror, even if you have all these accessories that you own, it doesn't matter. For convenience sake, it's only $1, maybe $1, just to get a praise anywhere. Yes, this Game Pass is worth it, and many people would agree. Because why? It will save you the time. It will save you the time. Because, let me show you something. I'll pull out another Oka. Let me praise. Click on the praise. Now you see, instead of being those people who just keep clicking, confirm, going back and forth doing this, let me show you a little trick that most people do know. This is a work community thing. The community as a whole probably knows about this. Click on a praise, press enter on your keyboard. If you're on mobile, I'm sorry, you're gonna need to suffer. But for PC players, oh wait, I forgot I call it console. Yeah, you might be suffering too. But as PC players, we have it easy. Simply by clicking on appraise and pressing enter. And you can spam that. It's awesome. Thank you, devs. A Fisch. You just made our lives easier in this game. Because I do not like to sit with a cooldown timer to appraise something when I'm just trying to get things done. Thank you. But anyways, I keep getting sidetracked. There's too many things that I want to talk about because it's my first video. And yes, for you viewers, this is cringe. Get this slop out of my face. Then why did you even bother coming across my video? That's because you need something to watch so that you don't get bored from whatever games you're playing. And at least keeps you up. But yes, let me continue on. Things I like about this game, the rods, the skins, any boats that come out that look sick. And exactly like this. Some people may say, oh, that boat is ugly. Well, everyone has their own opinions, what they like, what they dislike. I like this. And I also got this from a trade. Did I overpay? No. Because guess what? If you know values, good for you. Because I did the same. And once you make a lot of connections, you know what you're doing for trading. Yes, I despise that, man. I despise that place. Because it's no longer the same. And let me get to it. Everything I like about this game, you can kind of tell. I like to invest my time in this game. I may not have hours like everyone else does. My bad. Because I have a life outside of this game. Alright? And I am single. But that is not pertaining to what I just told you about my playtime. Yes. Oh, 6, 7 days. Wow, 6, 7. 6, 7. Sorry. You see all these people? Yeah. And on this leaderboard, you guys need to touch some grass. I'm sorry. You spend too much time just trying to stay on top of the leaderboard, but you forget about your own life. That's what I really don't like about this game. But that doesn't answer my question. Um, I'm not trying to offend y'all. If you are offended, well, my bad. Sorry, not sorry. We're all different human beings. But if you count yourself as some, I guess, I don't know. If you're not a human being, what are you then? Yeah, you want to go deep. I'm not doing that. Because guess what? Do I need to go into a scientific tangent or whatever? No, that wasn't the point of this video. But anyways, regardless of the amount of time I spent on this game, I enjoy it. I fairly enjoy it. I like the quest sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Which leads up to my other question. What do I dislike about this game? Well, with all these changes, with nerfs, buffs, whatever, right? And with the luck system changing, let's just say I'm in the middle ground. Quest-wise, and as you fishers know, quest has changed. You can't really help people by trading items to them or helping your friends, giving the items that pertain to the quest. When it says, I don't know, catch and return or catch a whatever, or obtain this, return that. See, usually with obtain, you can help a friend out, or you want to help someone out of the kindness of your heart. Aw, sweet. You're a kind person. That's what you're supposed to be. Don't be a jerk. Because what does a jerk make you become? A complete a-hole. Don't become that. Why do I say that? Experience. It's not great. You lose it. You lose on people. You lose your connections. And you think that it's okay. You have a big problem that you will find out yourself sometime in the future. That is not my that is not my place to say, and that is not my job. But anyways, Quest. Quests have become completely just solo. Why? I want to ask you, devs, that question. Why did y'all decide to make Quest solo play? Was there new players getting grunts too quick that they weren't supposed to? They were getting boosted? Well, in my defense, I like to help a lot of people. To an extent, right? At least you gotta know some things about the game. And if you still have questions or need to make sure if this information is correct, well, that is what I'm here for. And we do have the world of the Fishipedia. I hope I said that right. But we have a fish wiki. Yes, you can go in there, look anything up pertaining to whatever quest, whatever bestiary you're trying to complete, whatever rods are good, bad, whatever, right? All that matters is that, you know, you play at your own pace. But what I'm talking about with these quests that I don't like nowadays, especially for those who just did Lullaby, the the new underground music venue stuff, noise form. Well, let me just say this. I loved it and I hated it. But how could you love and hate a quest like that? Well, you see, I'm not a big fan of just keep soloing everything, trying to, become the top player of Fish. That is not my goal. I don't know about you, but I'm not that competitive. I'm just playing this game at my own leisure, right? If you're a competitive person, well, okay. Keep staying competitive. Try to be number one or whatever. I'm not trying to compete with you. You can brag all you want, but me as a person, I don't really care. Like, you can flex all you want. You can flex all the things you got from devs. I don't care. Why? Because at some point, I don't know how long you will be playing this game for. Yes, I'm talking to you if you're competitive and you no life this game. You don't touch grass. You're a chud and you don't, you know, go outside, walk around, exercise, whatever, right? You're a chud. Get a life. If you still hold your position as number one or at least top five, and no one, and there's a big gap, you're fine. You're literally fine if you don't play for maybe a few hours. Like, does you having the most money even matter? And you can still go on far beyond in the future and be just as fine. Do you really need 100 billion? I don't know. I don't think so. I guess to argue about that part, or I guess I don't know. In defense, in your defense, yes, you viewer, in your defense, black market, pretty expensive, right? Especially when you look at Emogurt, 50 billion. Why would I even go beyond that to buy a skin that's for Days Raw? Yes, Days Raw. The funny, goofy aha rod. And is this rod worth it? I suppose if you're a collector, or you just want to flex that you caught a boulder or you traded for a boulder and now you have a Dave rod. Well, I'm nowhere in those categories where I like to flex or show off or be competitive or whatever. And I like to be a complete jerk in the fish community. No, that is not my purpose. My purpose, in the end of the day, I will help some players, and if it's something that they have to do on their own, watch a guide. That is what I will lead them to. But if you're one of those people in the community that are just complete a-holes, go, go, I don't know. You just gotta fix yourself. Fix me? No. I already done that. My life's changed. If you can't change your life from becoming a jerk to at least a normal person, you need to get out of the internet. You need to stop being on the media, whatever. Yes, I'm still talking to you. Hello? of course I get ignored. I don't care though. But yes, for you viewers though, what do you wish you could bring back? Or at least hope to see in the near future or far future for the community and for this game, right? Because you have all these quests and a new content coming out maybe every once in a while during a Saturday. And what do you really hope? Because, and down in the comment section, say whatever, right? you wish to bring back Aurora totems because now they're limited to a one-time purchase, even though they're all scattered in every single piece of island you can go to and just buy one. Although you do have to look for them, which kind of sucks. It's not like back in the day where you can just buy an infinite number of Aurora totems. I don't know why, but luck still kind of stinks in this game. Why? Because whenever you're trying to catch something, oh, like at least something really difficult, like let's just say you want to get a good example for that is you got atomic nuke, right? But there's one thing and you still cannot get till this day. And let me show you what I'm still missing in my bestiary. Oh, what is this grayed out fish? Well, you see, that's the skeletal serpent. And for those elite ball knowledge people, you know where that's from, and you know where that's referenced from. Yes, if you don't know, let me give you a hint. It starts with a T and ends with an A, and it is on Steam. That is a very easy hint, no brain, whatever. If you still can't guess it, well, my bad. Your fault. What do I hope for the future of this game? Well, I don't know. For the future of this game, at least it should be a balance, right? It should be a balance to where you can most quests for rods can be solo, but also even it out by being co-op. And for those who did this past Valentine's event for Fish, you did have to get a co-op partner. And I wish there was a quest for that is permanent or limited for a pretty good rod. So I do dare say, Cupid's embrace, or Cupid's bow, I'm sorry, and Cupid's embrace. I guess I had it right. Yes, this rod is extremely underwhelming. It's not that good. And for some reason I have mystical and permanent. What is going on? I do not have that enchant. Well, I guess I do. But I'm just gonna say Valentine's Rod, they're okay. If you did the event as a new player and now you're in mid game and slowly working up to late game or possibly end game. These rods are only good if you're complete new. Don't try to force yourself to go do some impossible quest or try to get, I don't know, the tryhard skin. Why are you going to that extent, even though the tryhard you see on the wiki, the tryhard mutation gives a 10 times multiplier. This is no longer the money method. For those everyone that is tracking, you know this rod. Yes, noise form. This is the money making rod. With this enchant, called Starforged Spirit, which is a pretty freaking good enchant, was sanctified by the way, and that is from A Song of the Deep. That is the best rod with its enchant. Now if you don't have any sovereign relics or you decided that for your keeper's level you already enchanted all 5 rods, you no longer can go past that. That's another thing I dislike. Because you can't go past level 5. Let's do something. When are we gonna get keeper's level 10? Or at least level 7? Give us 2 more rods we can enchant. Pretty please. That is now the money making method. Now if you can't do noise form, there's other viable options. Will I list them? No. Go look up videos by actual content creators for this game. Cause right now, If you weren't aware or you decided to skim through the video and you finally come across to me saying this, go look up other fish content creators. Because guess what? They're probably a lot more knowledgeable than I am. Or they just explain it better than I can. Because I'm not that good at explaining. I just do things to do things. I don't do things to explain to y'all and how to do guides, how to do this, or can I get this? No. This video is just, my first video. I'm gonna mention that because again, I have no knowledge of being a content creator. And if you do have any advice for that, I'm not pushing to become a big content creator. It's just gonna be a hobby. I'm taking this slow and steady. If you got any advice, if you need me to research something, I will go ahead. If you're gonna say something hateful, you can go ahead too. I do not care, cause at the end of the day, you don't know me and I don't know you. Let's keep it like that. All right? If you do know me, well, great. I'll find you. Cause if you know me, I'll find you. And I'll slime you out. Just kidding. Hee now, how should you progress? I already told you, but let me say this in the nicest way possible. In the world of fish, in the world of YouTube, the world of the internet, there's a lot of guides. If you're new to the game or you're returning to the game, well, you see, there are some guides out there that will help you out. There are some content creators that will actually help you out. And there's one content creator that would like to be, I guess some content creators that are completely clickbait, whatever. Oh, look at this awesome rod. Oh, look at this. This is the best money making method. It completely outclasses Living Garden. Son, you're not that guy. Stop clip farming. Because if you think clip farming from little Timmy's is your best way or you're getting the best influence out of that, that's feeding your ego. Oh, okay, you kind of have a problem, right? I don't care about your ego. And if you want to say something, keep going. I'm gonna beat that one meme with that monkey and that lion, and that the lion is just keep, I don't know, yelling at the monkey, and I'm just gonna sit there and just look at you and smile. I do not care. And if you find some words offensive, well, that is because you're a new gen, right? I'm pertaining, when I said monkey, I'm referring to the animal. I don't know what kind of thought you have in your head when I said that, but let me tell you, because you're maybe a new gen and your brain is purely run by social media, let me tell you, you had the wrong idea and you need to stop thinking those things because they're negative thoughts just drilled into your head. Kick them out by playing fish. What does it feel like being in the end game? Well, I don't know if I already said this. There's nothing much to do. If there's new content, I'll complete things maybe a day or two. Or if I need a myself, I do watch guides. Because guess what? You may be in the end game. You may be having some connections, right? But sometimes people like to gatekeep information. Because they want to complete them first before they can release it to the public. Or if they don't want to do that, they're just jerks. I do things at my own pace. If I want to skim through things, that's what I would do. But as an in-game player, there's not much. It's either the divine secret fishing, or you want to look fancy, collect a bunch of relics, cosmics, exalteds, whatever, right? Or sovereign relics for trading. Screw that guy. Screw that place. It's not the same. I don't like it. Because there's no value list for fish, which I really wish and hope to see in the near future, which will stabilize the economy, stabilize trading. Yes, I'm talking to you, Reaper skin owners, whatever. You thinking that that's the big flex? No, it's really not. Maybe because there was limited stocks of it. Do you even use the rod anymore? Even if you own the best rods that outclass that in this meta. Do you really use that rod? No, I bet not. So it's not really a flex. Okay? If you use that rod for, I don't know, if there's a relic admin event, maybe. It will make sense for you to use that. But does that flexing thing really matter to you? Do you gain anything off of that? I don't know. If you're those attention seekers, again, no offense, but my bad, your fault. That is not my problem. And am I jealous? No. I don't need a skin to brag about. I don't need a skin to overly price, which is just an in-game item, purely for cosmetics. Does it have to be stupidly overvalued and you just gotta get overpaid for it? No. It's a skin in the end of the day. Are you gonna play this game when you're 50? Are you gonna play this game when you're maybe, I don't know, too busy with work? No, you're not gonna have that time. I promise you. Give it about, I don't know, when you're older, when you're starting to get old, when you're starting to get bored of this game. Sorry, Devs, if you had to hear that part, but that is not towards you. I'm talking about you players, right? That are viewing this video. And this video is gonna go too long that I'm gonna bore you to death. But whatever. You can come back to this video because I'm telling you something. Cosmetics are just for good looks. Look, if you like the skin itself, keep it. If you want to trade it to, I don't know, to get something better or whatever that you really like than the skin you bought from the shop, go ahead. But if you weren't aware, Trade Plaza has some exploiters. I don't know if people have reported those kind of things, but if you're in the Discord and you somehow magically clipped at the most convenient moment, right? Good. Report it. Because it's an exploiter that can click somehow bypass your own inventory and click everything you own, maybe. Or if you own maybe 25 Archangel Lights from the shop, because I don't know. If you thought this was going to be the major hit, alright. Well, that is an example. Let's say you own 20 Reapers and you're just hoarding them because you want to be that one jerk that just wants to hoard, that just does not care about the community and you want to rule the world and watch it burn. Yes, I'm looking at you. You don't need to play this game. Move on. Go to Blade Ball. Go do, go join Do Big Studios, right? Because some other people want, little Timmies want that skin, and they couldn't get it because, they don't have the money, they don't have whatever, their parents don't want them to spend any money, but all they can do is play the game for free. If you can't beat that one nice guy to donate a skin and not crash out about, oh, I just lost one, I no longer have 20, oh, I'm now down to 19. Just because you lost one Reaper skin, does that really hurt you? Are you really getting hurt by that? Wow. I'm sorry. But I'm really not. And am I acting jealously? Are you viewers smelling jealously for me? No. Because I have skins that I like, and I don't like the Reaper. That is my opinion. Yeah, yours. Well, anyways, I've been going on for too long. This video has probably bored you. Yes, this is my first video. Whatever. But in any case, whatever time you're viewing this video, it is currently 3:17 p.m. Yes, I said it, 3:17 p.m. I'm in a whole other side of the world, and what is my... How do you speak English, like, just fine, but not perfect? Why do you have an accent? Hmm? Well, you sound funny. Well, yes, fellow Americans, I am from the state, currently working overseas. No, you don't need to know what job I work. No. You will find that out if I ever happen to get to a point if I blow up. Yes. But for right now, I'll take my time. If I get views, the subs, the likes, the dislikes, mm, mm, mm. That is, it will come to that point, right? I'm not gonna give you what I do, my name, whatever, my age, blah 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 blah. You can say I'm an unk, whatever, unk, unk status. I'm fine with that. But at the end of the day, if you still enjoyed it, or you just enjoyed me, ranting or venting to y'all, cause oh blah blah this, blah blah that, or at least you said you like the game still, or I think you should just quit, cause all you're doing is, you know, hating on some people what they own and what they have. I said, and I'll say it again. It was my opinion. I'm just stating opinions. Can a person not do that anymore in this generation? I mean, I'm sorry. Did I miss something? What did I miss? Oh, sorry. This I'm also doing this for the internet, and let me state my own opinions. You're a human being. At least hear me out. But without any more, questions that I need to ask, why I still play this game? Do I still like it? Whatever. What's the best methods? Right? Play this game at your own pace. Don't burn yourself out. You'll get to a point where you own this nice, on, awesome looking rod, right? You'll get to that point. Take it slow. If you need to hurry up and try to get this, because, I don't know, new rods are coming out, and it's a Saturday, where currently for me, wherever you watch this in the future, right? This was a Saturday, and it's definitely an hour and 40 minutes before the Emmy boost happens. Well, hopefully you make it to that. If you overslept, well, at least you're gonna play the new content. Don't miss out on anything. Don't miss out on codes that these devs push out every update. And for you devs, thank you for making at least this game, right? I enjoyed it whenever it came out, and I played it probably a few months after its release. They played the old Halloween event. Didn't really get the Nessies, but it's alright. But thank you. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nate. Shout out to every other developer for Fish, contributors. Thank you. At least you make this game playable. You make it, for some people, enjoyable. Every content you make, some ideas you ever come up with, they may be flawed, but you always make them better. Thank you. And for every other content creator, for some reason you already want to start beef with me. Go right ahead. I do not care. Because in the end of the day, I'm some nobody, right? And why would I ever even start that with you? Do your own thing, get your views, get your influence, get your likes, get your dislikes, you know? Because at the end of the day, my goal isn't to become famous. My goal isn't to become big. My goal is to just help whatever I can in whatever subject they, people need help in this game. Alright? Cool. Well, without further ado, if you stayed all the way to the end of this video, wow, you're something. Thank you. Or unless, you need to be bored to sleep, I appreciate that you at least heard me out. Or I bored you to sleep. Thank you. But anyways, I'll see you around. I'll probably post maybe funny videos or whatever, unedited, because I don't know how to edit or jack. So I'm not good in any of those subjects. So yes, am I looking for editors? No. No, I'm not looking to any editors, whatever. This will be purely uncut. So if you stayed until the very end, thank you. I appreciate you, even if I bored you to death. But if there were some things that I did not mention or that you wish that was in this game that you wish that changed as well, put them in the comments. State your concerns, whatever, or whatever you really wish that could come back, or that you really wish that you could do in this game that you really can't with any other, maybe fishing games. I really don't know. Put them in the comment section. And again, if you like, give a like to this video, leave a sub. If you dislike, you can dislike, whatever. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I'll see you again at another time. Bye bye.